What if I told you that the events leading to the crucifixion of Jesus were not just historical accounts, but profound lessons that resonate through time? As we dive into Matthew 26, we uncover a tapestry woven with betrayal, loyalty, and divine purpose. In this chapter, we witness the emotional weight of Jesus revealing his impending sacrifice, the calculated plots of religious leaders, and the raw vulnerability of his closest disciples. Each moment captures the essence of faith and human frailty, inviting us to reflect on the deeper meaning behind these pivotal events. Every detail reveals a fragment of God's incredible plan for humanity. Jesus informs his disciples about his impending crucifixion during the Passover celebration. This announcement is a moment laden with emotion, as the disciples struggle to understand the significance of what is to come. The prophecy of his death is not merely a declaration of a dark future, but a fulfillment of the divine plan of salvation that transcends time and circumstance. Jesus' warning not only prepares the disciples, but also invites them to reflect on the true meaning of his mission and the sacrifice he is about to make. Meanwhile, the chief priests and elders gather in a conspiracy to arrest and kill Jesus, fearing that his growing popularity could provoke unrest during the Passover. They plot in secret, deciding against action during the feast to avoid a potential riot. This moment reveals the calculated nature of the opposition Jesus faced, showing how the forces of evil often operate in the shadows. The struggle between light and darkness becomes increasingly evident as the religious leaders prioritize their agendas over the truth. The narrative shifts to a powerful moment in Bethany, where a woman approaches Jesus with an alabaster jar of expensive perfume. This act of devotion captures the attention of the disciples, who quickly criticize her for what they perceive as waste. However, Jesus defends the woman, recognizing her act as one of profound love and honor, emphasizing that her actions will be remembered wherever the gospel is preached. This moment not only highlights the importance of authentic worship, but also challenges believers to consider how they can express their devotion to Jesus in their own lives. In a chilling turn of events, Judas Iscariot, one of Jesus' closest disciples, strikes a deal with the chief priests to betray his teacher for 30 pieces of silver. This act of betrayal marks one of the most infamous moments in biblical history, illustrating the complexities of human nature and the darkness that can dwell within even those who are close to God. The gravity of this betrayal prompts believers to reflect on their own lives and the potential for compromise in their faith. The story of Judas serves as a warning about the consequences of straying from God's purpose. The Last Supper is a poignant and pivotal moment in the life of Jesus, where he shares a final meal with his disciples before his crucifixion. This gathering, steeped in significance, serves as a powerful reminder of the new covenant that Jesus is establishing through his sacrifice. As they partake in the bread and wine, Jesus symbolically identifies these elements with his body and blood, emphasizing the depth of his love and the importance of remembrance in the Christian faith. This moment invites believers to reflect on the profound meaning of the Eucharist and the grace it represents. As Jesus and his disciples make their way to the Mount of Olives, the atmosphere shifts to one of foreboding and tension. Here, Jesus foretells Peter's denial, stating that before the rooster crows, Peter will deny knowing him 3 times. This poignant moment not only highlights Jesus' prophetic insight, but also underscores the fragility of human loyalty. The inability of the disciples to stay awake during this critical time serves as a poignant reminder of human frailty. This situation invites believers to reflect on their own faith journeys and consider how they might respond when faced with challenging circumstances. As Jesus retreats to pray in the Garden of Gethsemane, he seeks strength to face what is ahead. This moment of solitude reveals his deep human vulnerability as he wrestles with the weight of what is about to happen. In heartfelt prayer, he pleads with God, asking if it is possible to avoid the crucifixion, yet ultimately submits to the divine will. The agony of Gethsemane serves as a testament to the power of prayer in shaping one's spiritual journey. The narrative reminds believers that prayer is not just about asking for relief, but about deepening their relationship with God. The tranquility of the night is shattered as Judas arrives in the Garden of Gethsemane, leading a band of soldiers and officials to arrest Jesus. This moment marks the culmination of the conspiracy brewing among the religious leaders. Judas identifies Jesus with a kiss, a gesture that betrays both intimacy and treachery. The arrest of Jesus serves as a pivotal moment in the biblical narrative, setting the stage for the crucifixion and the ultimate demonstration of love and sacrifice. Believers are reminded that even in the darkest circumstances, God's purpose prevails, calling them to trust in His divine plan. In the aftermath of Jesus' arrest, Peter finds himself in a precarious situation, caught between his loyalty to Jesus and the fear of repercussions. As he follows at a distance, he is recognized by several bystanders as one of Jesus' disciples. The weight of the moment becomes palpable as Peter, overwhelmed by fear, vehemently denies knowing Jesus, fulfilling the prophecy Jesus had spoken of earlier. This denial highlights Peter's vulnerability and reflects the human tendency to falter under pressure. Peter's 3 denials resonate deeply within the narrative, illustrating the complexities of faith and human frailty. Each denial serves as a stark reminder that even the most devoted followers can struggle in moments of fear and uncertainty. This situation invites believers to reflect on their own faith journeys and consider how they might respond when faced with challenging circumstances. The story of Peter encourages self-examination and reminds individuals of the importance of standing firm in their convictions, even when it feels uncomfortable or risky. Moreover, Peter's eventual restoration after the resurrection underscores the theme of forgiveness and redemption. Despite his failures, Jesus reaches out to Peter, reaffirming his place among the disciples. This moment illustrates the profound grace of God, showing that no failure is too great for redemption. For believers, this serves as a powerful reminder that, while they may stumble, there is always an opportunity for renewal and restoration in their relationship with God. The narrative of Peter's denial and restoration emphasizes the enduring hope found in Jesus, encouraging believers to embrace their own journeys of faith with courage and resilience. As we reflect on the powerful events of Matthew 26, we're reminded of the profound lessons embedded in the journey of Jesus towards the crucifixion. Each moment, whether it's the prophecy of his death, the betrayal of Judas, or Peter's denial, invites us to examine our own faith and the choices we make daily. The complexities of loyalty, love, and sacrifice echo throughout this narrative, revealing the depth of God's grace and the hope that is found in Jesus. As we navigate our own lives, let us remember that our struggles and failures do not define us. Instead, they offer us an opportunity for growth, reflection, and a deeper connection with God. Just as Peter was restored, we too can experience renewal in our relationship with the Lord. Thank you for joining me on this journey through the Scripture. If this message resonated with you, consider reflecting on how these lessons apply to your own life and share your thoughts below. May we all continue to seek the truth and embrace the incredible love that God offers to each one of us.